the international community has been with the Tibetans and was appreciating their way of protesting, and they will not stop. And we are the more. China is big, but the rest of the world, they are more. And I think the respect for the Tibetans is growing. And I think it's very important that we really get as close as possible together. We will try to publish this and put it on all the homepages so that people will be aware what is happening right here, that you try to make it visible. So this is what I really want to have.
What is your experience now with the...
Did they react? They come over?
The Chinese? No, they don't come over.
No.
But we have this tent here. We have the Tibetan flag, the Belgian flag, and the European Union flag. So whenever they come out, they will see this all the time. And our campaign has always been peaceful.
I know.
And that's what we are trying to do here.
Yes.
So and they are seeing us every day. So we have sent a strong message to them.
Yeah, right. I think this is a very important message. If you watch it in Tibet, you see they are doing since 50 years anything to kill this culture, but they don't succeed. It still exists.
Right, that's true.
And this shows also what power is, what kind of power is behind it. So I think this is very important, and I think lots of people think about you, and I always try to communicate this also about over all these electronic ways, Facebook and so on and so on. And there are lots of reactions. Lots of people are really with you and thinking about what you're doing and trying to reach. And I hope it will be this generation that will succeed.
Back when China invaded Tibet, the older generation, they had fought the Chinese.
Yeah.
So right now, last year in Tibet, the younger generation has taken over the struggle. So we will continue.
No, they are trying very much because this was incredible when we were traveling there. They were even following us to the toilet. Every step, When we were in front of the Potala, there was really a group of these classical secret service men all around, so that we should not talk with Tibetans. It was really incredible. I would not have talked to Tibetans because I knew that if I would, they would have been having problems after. For me, there was no problem to get out again, but for them it would have been a big problem. I think there will be it also depends a little bit on the new generation of politicians in China that will come up.
Right.
I think there's also a little hope in that, so that those men and women that have been to the West, they understand that this way of Chinese behavior is not the future. So there might also be a change coming. I think China cannot remain closed. It will have to open.
We want to express our gratitude to Mr. Pannella and Mr. Cappato for all their support over the years, and we request them to continue their support because we are at a very critical time in our history. And right now, because China has deployed thousands of military personnel with snipers on the rooftops of monasteries.
Before giving the floor to Marco Pannella, I just want to say my name is Marco Cappato, and we are thankful. You don't have to thank us. We are thankful because we think that the fight for freedom, the right to freedom in Tibet, it's a fight for the right to freedom for every human being. So your fight is our fight. As a non-violent radical party, we try to bring this fight also in the institution, because we are convinced it belongs to all the people.
His Holiness?
Ha la cittadinanza onoraria di Roma, di Venezia e di tante altre città ormai.
His Holiness receives all this honorary citizenship from all these cities across Europe.
Credo che noi, una piccola cittadinanza onoraria, anche noi, per il Tibet e del Tibet l'abbiamo.
I think we have on our beside also a small citizenship in Tibet, no?
Appena 4 giorni fa, 5 giorni fa, grazie soprattutto a Marco, abbiamo avuto questa decisione del Parlamento europeo che era davvero imprevista, non sperata.
So only 4 or 5 days ago, thanks also and mostly to Marco Cappato, we had this unexpected decision of the European Parliament on Tibet.
Adesso
It's the
speriamo,
March 12th resolutions, right?
Yes.
e adesso speriamo che ci sia una nuova iniziativa il 30, il 31.
Now we hope there will be a new initiative on the 31 of March.
La Commissione esteri del Parlamento europeo
The hearing of the Foreign Committee
e stiamo facendo campagna per costringere anche questi qui a venire per dibattere con voi sulla situazione dei negoziati.
We are also trying to convince these people to come
to participate to the hearing.
to participate to the hearing.
With the Tibetan employees and so on.
Sì, perché siamo d'accordo con suo di fare una conferenza internazionale
In order to organize an international conference
per far sapere la verità sui rapporti fra Tibet, fra Sua Santità e Pechino.
in order that the truth between the relation between His Holiness the Dalai Lama and China comes out, the real truth of the relation between them.
Quindi qui avremo sicuramente già la presenza assicurata di chi è ecco sì,
On the 31 there will be the presence.
vedremo di costringere questi a venire anche loro, non
We'll try to
vogliono,
oblige them, these people to come.
ma
They don't
forse
want,
ce la faremo.
but maybe we will come. We will succeed.
Siamo passati qui da fratelli o da genitori, da antenati
We came here as brothers, as
nostri.
maybe parents and ancestors.
Quindi vi ringraziamo ancora.
We thank you again.
He has a request to Mr. Pannella and Mr. Cappato and all the European institutions here. Because Tibet right now, it's like Tibet is in dark because of China's military presence, and he is very, very concerned about the situation. And he is requesting to be able to send a delegation into Tibet to find out what the situation is, because the Tibetans are being tortured and they are being suppressed, and that is his main concern. And also if the international media could be allowed inside Tibet too.
This is what we are fighting for. It's the requests that you made are already in the resolution of the Parliament.